What's up, YouTube? It's TACW with a video update. Picked up 2 new fish today. One of them's here in my little shout-out video plus fish that were assistance. I'm going to shout out as many as I can remember. We'll have Brian, Patrol, it's not one. Thank you, Christian.
What? Can you guys hear me? What the hell? Oh, there, now I'm looking. It's weird.
What's going on, guys?
Nothing much.
Are you guys trying to do the entry or the intro?
I don't know. Just the music trying to do something. Morning.
Hello, everybody.
You can add Bestie to it. I don't know if this one come on then. Add him. Let's see. People add Bestie.
Did you get everything moved in?
Yeah, for the most part.
What? He doesn't want to add. Well, he is in here already. He's already add him.
Yeah, the tanks were probably the easiest part. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Let me see if I can get the link. Figure out how to get
All
the
of
link.
the fish and everything made it just fine.
Option? Oh no. Equal.
It's so funny because like the rest of my house is a total disaster.
Great
Everything is a total disaster. Like look, so I got the 40 Shellys
Link.
right there, and then TV, and
Oh
then
wow.
the 90 right there. But decorating will change here pretty quick.
Oh, that face is
Yeah, I
much
got the
bigger.
link inside there. I don't know if they got the.
Huh?
That trace is much bigger.
Well, yeah, it's the layout of it, you know.
I don't know how to
Yeah.
get the link more.
Like it's funny because I got see what I mean. Just everything's just laying everywhere.
Mhm.
But my dining
You're
room,
moving
and then
out, or
I
you
actually
you're
have a
moving already?
hallway.
You got a dining room.
Yeah, bro, a dining room. Never had
Are
a
You're not
you
dining
sharing the
room
dining
for
room
about
with the bathroom no more.
yeah.
are you moving out, Matt?
Huh?
Are you moving out?
Not sharing the dining room with
No,
the
I just
bathroom
just
no more.
moved. I just moved yesterday and the day
So you had to
before.
take apart everything and
Ben Gay, your best
Yeah.
friend, ain't it?
bottom.
I said, Ben Gay, your best friend today, ain't it?
Oh, right now, bro, it hurts. It be hurting pretty good.
Yeah, I got tired after
You need
moving.
my ice pack I
You had
just
big bags,
ordered.
so that's like double.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels so good.
It is pretty nice though. I mean, like right there's the clubhouse. And the coolest part about it is since I'm so close to the clubhouse, I get their Wi-Fi.
Ooh, man, that's you don't need you can cut yours off.
Dude, I'm thinking so much about it, but
I cut down your internet.
hey, you see how like it's the second floor? I'm on the second
Some nice
floor, so it's
houses
not so
over
bad.
there.
I forgot to cut my fish tank out.
Where's that, Arizona?
Yeah, it's nice outside today.
It don't seem like
I don't
it's
know if they got the link
getting
these
real, but
too.
about 190 degrees out there today.
I don't feel like it in the shade, bro.
Y'all would have
Find
got
you a
hot
nice.
yet.
When it hits, you know what, man? Let me tell you, when it hits 100. There, you can tell a difference between 100 and 120. Don't get me wrong,
Gonna have a lot of
but
humidity.
it all sucks after 100.
Yeah, but most houses probably get air conditioning over there.
You know what, man? It is, but um, you know, like in Arizona, it's backwards than a lot of places because everybody back east and up north they turn into hermits in the wintertime because it ain't a whole lot to do with all the snow. Well, in Arizona, it's backwards. We in the wintertime, everybody's out doing everything, but in the summertime, when it hits 120 degrees, there isn't a whole lot you can do because you can't even go out and go
Dude,
and enjoy the water parks or anything like that without getting sunburned all to hell. But it's nice. It's nice. I mean, I don't know. I like this apartment.
I went and got my souvenir hat out for you. My brother bought back for me. I said I wear that hat doing the stream for you.
For is it ASU? I see the red and gold. That show is the Sun Devil, isn't it?
That's the only
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wear this hat is doing the stream.
Bro, that's my favorite college out here too. My sister's a alum of that.
I wear this hat during the stream. That's it. And
Oh,
it's going to make you happy.
bro, you like that. You know you want to wear that hat.
I ain't gonna dare wear this hat outside.
Why? What happened?
This hat won't be yellow no more. It be
I ain't gonna.
brown. I don't know how what made them come out with a yellow hat for. I don't know. I mean, everybody hat out there got big brown spot going around it from being yellow.
Oh, from being yeah, with the sweat and all that.
Yeah. How much
Yeah,
my bald
everybody gets
head
sweat
sweat?
stains. Oh yeah, everybody
It's
gets
an
sweat stains.
inside hat. I ain't gonna wear my aquarium hat outside. I don't want it'd be bad. That hat costs too much. I wear them
So I
cheap
went
hats
and got some more
outside.
snails. I went and got some more snails.
When you
Got
had
three
time to go
more.
outside to get some snails.
Yeah. Well, no. You're so funny, dude.
You started moving Wednesday night when you got off
Nah,
work.
no. I started moving the other day. And I got those. I don't know what. I think that one's a dud.
Man, I hope somebody taking care of Chat. I sure can't.
Well, that one looks pretty in that light.
Jesse said that it looked nice.
Yeah, that one looks pretty in the chat.
Yeah, dude. There's no way you can be. That is so weird. If you move, if you take everything out your tank, you never put it back the same.
Who,
You can sit
me?
there. Nobody can.
Oh, I always mix it up. There's a reason why I have these over here and these over here. I had ordered 6 dozen of these shells from the lady. The lady that I get these shells from, she's out of Walla Walla, Washington,
Okay.
and her her daughter and her pick up these shells off of the one of the beaches out there, take them home and boil them,
Mm-hmm.
and so I bought all the shells that she had left, in which I bought 6 dozen shells.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about shells anymore. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to start trying to eliminate some of these. So I'm going to start pulling some of these seashells out and get it to where it doesn't look like a seashell aquarium anymore, to where it's going to look more like a like a lake.
Okay then.
The way that it looks right now, you see when you look in there, you see all the white, and then you see the fish. Well, when you see them over here, it's a little easier to notice the fish with the green shells. That's what I've noticed, anyways. The aquarium isn't so bright.
I got
What?
no babies yet.
Have any what?
I don't have no babies yet for my silverware.
The ladies? Oh, you need female shell dwellers?
Yeah, I don't have no females. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not females. I don't have no babies. I don't know if there is a female. I
Oh
think there's
man,
one.
especially with like these Simlas, dude.
Mm-hmm.
When they broke up, their when that male died on me, it broke the bond. So now I'm starting to try and like it's tough, man. There's a male in here somewhere that this female is just a beast on this male, and she will not let him get close. And I don't know if he's still up here or what.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a snail. There's a snail, and there's a snail. There's a snail. There's a couple.
Yeah, I need to get female. So
Yeah, females. You know what? They're it's honestly kind of tough to find good similis, and it's tough to order them too, because you want to look at them before you buy them, because they're each each ones have different colors, and even the ocellatus.
yeah,
See, like that one right there, that's a female, and then that one back there is another female.
A troll.
We got a troll.
Yeah, but they gone now.
Last week these guys were fighting, but since I put them all up in the tank, they look pretty in the sun. What's up, Beast?
What a beautiful color. Look at that fin.
Hmm. That's nice having these, man. I oh, and oh, sorry, cat. And he made it all right. I gotta clean up that tank. the I gotta cut off all those with those roots on that rosette sword.
Yeah.
Can can I cut them off and just let it grow up, or what?
I don't even know about plants. Jesse? Jay,
yeah.
can you cut them off or what?
Cut what off?
Those
Rosette
plants.
sword.
Rosette swords.
The
Mm,
roots that are growing up off the buds up top.
you gotta ask. I never had no bugs in my room. You have to ask.
Jesse's in chat. And I don't know. Eric knows.
I think it'll be all right. And then
We
I
better make sure before you get to cut.
what's the
Make sure
worst
you
that could
know.
happen? I'd get to
Kill
choose
it.
more plants to put in there.
Don't be doing nothing until you find out for sure.
You know I want to.
Let me see that plant again.
I
Jesse
want
said,
to
let
cut
me
it
see
up,
that
bro.
plant again.
I want to cut it
Jesse
up.
want to see that plant again.
I'm working on it.
He even
I
got
want to cut it up.
comfortable. Oh, my poor back for working out the last 3 days. I just sit in the truck all day long.
You see, I've been wanting to just trim those off. Not the plant. I just want to trim some of the roots off.
Let's see what the man says with the master plan.
I think I'm gonna pull the grass out. No, that one. Just clean it up.
The OCD killing them. Ooh, that killed me too looking at them roots. The verdict is, yeah, trimming is okay. Yep, trimming is okay, he says.
Cool. You know, it was funny since I'm on the second floor. I was all like, yeah, all positive about it. And the moment I got up here and I put the tanks in and I started filling them up, I'm like, that's when reality hit. I was like, uh-oh. Man, this might be a lot of weight, and started laughing. It's fine. Everything's fine. But
Concrete floor, ain't it?
no.
What kind of floor is it? But you don't got it all on one side. You got it all even out.
Right there. Right there. Yeah, I got it right.
You don't got it all. It's all even out.
Yeah, each one's on a supporting wall.
Sure is. It ain't like a heavy tank.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
I wonder where Kevin is.
I don't know. I called him earlier and he said can't talk.
Man, the cats just love this because my window's right there. So now,
He's in heaven.
yeah. So now they just chill up right here, and just look out that window. See, just
That's
like
their
that.
favorite spot.
No, that's all that she does. She's gonna just chill right there.
Go ahead and put a blanket
That's
up in
close.
that window so they can have their spot.
Well, we're gonna cover it, but I mean because the sun comes across here, and I don't want 200 degrees or all that sun coming through there.
That house will melt.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things that you do out here is you cover those windows up.
You have melted furniture.
That's all I'm doing is just fighting this one.
Look at him. All day long. Here come. Somebody's coming in. That's Kevin.
Hey, see?
No, that's Jesse.
Yeah.
Coach him call her mermaid.
Yeah. She just wanted to say hi and just be annoying.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up? Hey, my Shellys had babies.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Which ones?
See if I could catch
what
it.
Oh, the Maltese?
Yeah, the Maltese. Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
move anything in there. Just leave them
Oh,
alone.
okay.
Don't no matter what, just leave them alone.
God, I'm getting busy.
If you start moving stuff around, then it'll set you back on time too. Because if
Oh.
you're trying to breed them to sell them,
Mm-hmm.
then you're better off just leaving everything alone and just do
Oh, okay.
just do water changes, but try cleaning around everything. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. See if I can bring them out.
They're so cute, man. I
Oh,
think
I see one.
shell dweller fry is probably the cutest fry
Yeah, they are.
ever.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Multis and
No,
Similis have
no.
the cutest fry.
Let's see how many the kids take home, and then I'll bring you more.
All right.
They
you
got the
eat?
baby blue eyes.
I had to start this up.
Oh, okay. Don't eat my food. I brought you Mother's Day dinner. Look, they took the picture from 20 years ago, and they recreated it.
There you go, HC.
Oh
You got
my
those.
God.
Yeah,
You
he was
got
2. She
those.
was
What is
7
that?
months.
Guppies?
She's
Or-
in the wagon, and he's trying to
Yeah,
make
there's
the
some
same
guppies in
face.
there too.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, there you go. Them guppies are
Hi.
awesome, dude. I love putting guppies and stuff inside there.
Yeah, and there's actually guppy babies on the top too.
Yeah, they get along pretty well, don't they?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, I guess because they're like
Yeah.
way up there. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, see, my zebra danos do really well in mine. And I like the zebra danos because they're kind of plain and they don't overshadow them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those guppies are pretty though.
They're pretty huge too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They're bigger than the Maltese.
Those multis will mess them up in a heartbeat though.
Yeah, yeah. I seen one with a split tail, but it grew back already.
Have you stuck your finger inside there to see if they'll
I
mess
have.
with
Yeah,
you right
they
now?
haven't. No, they haven't pecked at me at all. But yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I went in there.
The oscillates, man. When I stick my finger inside, when I had my Melagris, they attacked my hand a lot. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure these gold ocellatus will do the same thing when they get older. They're
There's a baby right here if you can see it. There's one right here.
yeah, I can.
Yeah, and there's one right here.
Can you count how many you have yet?
I've only seen 2. Teresa
That's
says she
tough.
saw 3, but I didn't see a third one.
The first time that they have some, if it's
Uh-huh.
the first time for the female, it'll be a small batch. But if they actually keep breeding, the more that they breed, the more you're gonna get.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was her first batch because she looked pretty small too. Like that's her. That's the mom right there.
Yeah.
She's kind of on the smaller side.
Well, that's pretty big for a female, man. The females don't get giant.
Oh, they're always smaller.
Yeah, the females will stay really small compared to the males.
She's smaller. She's definitely smaller than the males.
Yeah, the females usually get maybe 1.5 to 2 inches tops.
Okay.
The mine with the male, when he had the 2 females, one just gave me the first batch, and she gave me about the same like you, about 3, maybe 4.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But
that's normal then.
the more time that goes by, you might see more and more come out of that shell. Because some just probably are hiding in there and not,
Yeah, could be. In fact, they're not even newborn, so I wonder when they were actually born. They look, like they're not super tiny.
Yeah, no, it takes them a while, and dude, I guarantee you may see them breed once or twice ever. I did not see. I've never seen mine breed at all. I don't know when they do it.
Oh, LS is off work.
Yeah, that baby is eating a brine shrimp right now.
I used to throw the North Fin fry starter in there, and especially with the guppies, because that's what I feed my zebra danos.
Uh huh.
When I feed the zebra danos that, and then it'll fall down to the bottom, and whatever the little the littler oh my gosh, Shelley's don't want or whatever, then the snails get.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have some snails in here too.
I find that I like the ivory snails, man. The blue ivory snails, those are beautiful.
Oh, I don't have those.
Yeah, like these right there.
Let me see. Oh, it's a type of ram storm, is it?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, which is a blue colored one.
yeah, like that one.
Yeah, I just have brown plain ones.
There's some right there. We'll
Baby
see it
is
and they
just
get really white.
it's just chewing on that brine shrimp. It doesn't even look like it can fit in its mouth. It's just been biting at it for a long time now.
I don't know if this
Oh,
one's
that's a big
alive
one.
or not.
No, those are that's a mystery snail, yeah.
Yeah, it's like well, they
Yeah.
called them the blue. And see that male right there. That female has been busting up that male.
Wow.
Well, I tried introducing him to this colony, and she is not letting him have it. And that one right there, I think that's a male. Because that's the female. That's a full grown female. Well, I think what's happening is she's not letting that male that I introduced come into the group,
Oh.
and I think one of these males is going to end up doing something. But I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to introduce another male from a different, from a different group.
Hmm.
I think I'm going to have to get a few.
It's an outsider, yeah. Should not let him
Yeah. They're mean, dude. They're mean. I don't know if your multis are that mean, but boy, them Similis are.
Yeah, they're not. No, they're not that mean to me. I don't think so.
Dude,
Like,
because
yeah.
they'll beat the shit out of these little right there.
Yeah.
And I still have that female hiding up there.
Are they is one bigger than the other as far as species? The Similis or Masala? Yeah.
No, they're about the same
They're about the same?
size. Yeah, the Similis and the Ocelotus tend to be a little bit more aggressive and dig more. They're kind of fun to watch.
Hmm.
They're actually really fun to watch. The Melagris and Straprezi are beautiful.
Yeah, mine keep playing with the sand. Like I keep like before I used to fuss with this. Like I used to do things that I didn't like. Like it just moves around this sand. All like look at this big hail over here. Like it blocks my view when I'm sitting in my chair.
They'll
So
do that all week.
I used to like push it back and it'll just put it right back. Like oh whatever, I'm just gonna leave it now. They win.
Yeah, dude, that's their house. It's their house.
Yeah, they really want it that way, so they just put it right back. That's why.
The only way that you could win is if you didn't put that much sand in there.
Yeah.
If you cut the sand in half, then maybe. They, I don't mess with mine too much, but for some reason, my Shelleys haven't been digging lately as much as usual.
Oh.
I mean, once these gold ocellatas start, then they'll pick it up.
Oh, Kevin's busy right now.
I gotta start redecorating and start. I still got all these to put up. My star.
Wait, is
All
this
decorations.
this is at your new place already?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
It's nice.
Oh my crap.
Got that big giant picture of America right there. I got to put up that canvas. That one's gonna suck. Get out of here with that cupcake, mermaid. It's a special cupcake. It looks special.
Let's see where the babies are at.
This cake.
Oh,
I don't think they want it.
no thanks.
Oh, it's bath bombs. Look at how many zebra candles. I think 11, but I lost count a long time ago.
What, your Shelley's total?
Zebra Danos.
Oh, Zebra Daniels.
No, the Shelleys, I know how many there are. I was pretty sad because I sold some a while back. And out of the first batch, I had a lot of people asking about them. So I sold some, and I sold probably about 10 of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have, but
Why you don't have enough now?
well, I do, but I want like my colony growing in a while, man. Especially if you break up a bond on them.
Oh, yeah.
I got to pick up water changes with these guys and start changing the water twice a week to get them to do something. But my oscillates are still too small. Some of the shellies are still a little too small.
How'd you catch them without did you just take out the whole shell and somehow get them out, or were you able to catch them somehow?
Oh, no. I let them get big enough to where I could transport them, I let them get close to an inch.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't sell them any less than an inch.
No, but still, yeah, like even my adults are hard to catch because they dive in the shells once I put a net in there.
Right, you have to use the cup trick. Cup trick.
Oh, what's the cup trick?
You take and you put a shell on top of a cup that you have sitting inside there, and they feel kind of like to where they're higher than the other shells. So what happens is they'll leave the shell up top that it's in and then go down to the bottom. So you take that shell out once it does that. And then you'll get out down to where you only have a few shells. So then you start, but the hardest part is you have, if you're going to sell juveniles from a breeding pair, you have to sell them at around an inch to where you know that they're smaller than the one that you actually, your breeders, because you don't want them getting bigger than that, because then you'll lose your breeding pair. Because they all look alike.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
But no, the cup trick is pretty cool. I've done that.
I don't. Wait, I
times.
didn't quite understand it. Like, you're putting a cup at the bottom of the tank and you put the shells above it somehow.
No. You flip a cup upside down.
You flip it upside down.
Upside down, where the bottom of the cup is sitting up, and you set the shell on top of the cup.
On top of the cup.
Yeah.
So you're just taking it off the ground so that they come out of it because they don't like being up there.
Right. Pretty much. It freaks them out and they come out of the shell after a little while. Some, it takes a little while, and some it doesn't. Man,
and then you just catch them with a net.
Yeah, and then I catch him with a net. Man, his fins are getting long. He's getting close. That's the actual breeder, and he's the backup.
Oh.
If I could get rid of some of these Brichardi and Daffodil out of there, then I could actually get these sips to breed. I like these sips, dude. Sips are beautiful.
Yeah, those are nice.
These are wild caught.
Oh, cool.
I got those from Largo.
Yeah, you should try to breed them.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but I can't with that one and with that one. You know, I mean, those make it almost impossible because they're just, you know, and then I got that Karingi back there. The Karingi, the blue one, he wants to mate with every single female I got in there. I mean, don't get me wrong, it would be kind of cool looking. Let that Karingi try and see what that turns out. But I mean, sips aren't like a lot of others, man. They look funky when they have.
They look.
They look like ink spots. The one thing this tank's missing is bottom dwellers. I don't have anything playing in the sand or anything like that. I need a sand dweller.
Wait, hold on.
I need. There's a male and a female. That'll be pretty cool if I can get those to breed. Man, his fins are beautiful right now. Those are Cyprochroma imbita. Gold. since I went back to North End with them, it's made them just brighten way back up. You can see it a lot in the daffodils. That's a female. There's the male. Oh, wait, no, there's the male. There's the male goldhead. Him and this black Calvis are just fighting amongst each other in this tank. But you guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to start unpacking some of these boxes. You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm here.
Yeah. Hey, Biggs, I'm going to take off. I'm going to start unpacking some of these boxes at my house.
Yeah, you got to, because you work Monday through Friday.
Yeah. I need to try and get something going here. But I'll talk to you guys later. I'll be on during the week.
All right, I'll be here. You know that.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Okay, then. You have a good one. Hey, Jay, you still there?
Yeah.
You want to show your fishes?
Yeah, I probably gotta buy some more. I need to get some more. I got one thing, the other thing is small.
Hey, Chopper's in the house. Let me shoot the link over.
Okay, I'm back.
And I had to go unpack boxes.
Oh, okay. Hey, JH is still alive. It's going for a while.
Yeah. Not today. Watch yourself.
All right, I can finally check chat. See who's here.
Jay said sleepy. Everybody over there.
I gotta go Mother's Day lunch pretty soon.
Okay, then.
But I got everyone ready. So now we're just waiting around till it's time to leave.
I think I'm gonna stop the stream. Ain't nobody here. Everybody's over there. When you go, I'm going. Yes,
Okay.
sleep.
I'll let you know.
Sleep. There's fish package should come in. Anyway, so
I fell asleep outside yesterday. I
uh-oh.
woke up. No, I woke up before the morning. I was like, "Oh shit! I better get my ass inside." What am I doing on here?
I thought I called you.
Yeah, but I was probably passed out by then.
Trying to wake you up.
We were drinking whiskey at my sister-in-law's house.
I couldn't wake you up. I know when I woke up, I tried to call you. I was waiting for your call. Most time you call me.
Did I call you?
So
Oh, okay.
I went to bed early.
I don't remember.
You didn't even call me. That was odd.
Oh,
Hello. You didn't even call me last night. That was kind of odd. That my bags probably get to me before they get to you.
Wow. The fuck out. The fuck.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be mailing out there. Hawaii. What do I supposed to be mailing out there?
what?
I'm supposed to be mailing something out there. I forgot what it was. When I get those glitter bags. I don't know what night. Was that Friday night when I ordered those breather bags?
Oh, you ordered the breather bags.
Yeah. We did.
And I said I was gonna do it at the same time, so I was talking to you.
Yeah, it was Friday.
That was Friday. Yeah, that was Friday.
My ass is coming. I got the same. They probably come from that. I got my.
I wonder if I ordered it. We could check.
Don't you tell me I ordered mine from Amazon. You didn't get yours either. I got mine.
I remember I put it in my cart or
same
something.
One.
Was it eBay or it was Amazon, right?
Mine was eBay.
Oh, was it eBay? Okay.
Probably the same person.
No, I remember like looking at with you at the same time and doing something.
Probably the same seller. But my what they call that? It came this morning. My cold pack. It came from Amazon.
So you ordered it on eBay. You're saying, right?
No, I ordered it from eBay, but Amazon delivered it.
Then I don't believe you.
I'm gonna get I bought it from eBay, but it came through Amazon. It happened before with my heating pad.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I bought it from eBay, but it came through from Amazon.
Okay, well, let me check my eBay then.
See, here's the
Update
cold pack. So you
required.
know it didn't. See, here come the cold pack. So you know I didn't have it because I'm not a liar. Here's the cold pack. I got it today, so you know I didn't have it. It came in today. I opened the box to prove it.
Can't
Go get
connect
the
to App Store. Why the
invoice.
hell not?
I ain't. I should be counting those dollars.
eBay.
You go on eBay and you type in what is it? The ATC Fire and Ice. The what they call it? Hot and cold.
No, I don't need
And you'll
that.
see it. Oh, I'm talking about the bags
Yeah,
or the ice thing.
not the
I'm
no,
talking
not
about
the
the
ice thing.
food.
I'm
Not the
talking
food, the
about
cold thing.
no the breather bags.
The breeder bags came from
The,
mine came from eBay.
okay.
Yours
eBay.
came from Amazon.
What do you mean mine?
You
I don't
ordered
know if
from
I
Amazon.
did. I okay. I have no idea.
I don't have no Amazon. There was breather bags.
I'll
Four
just check them
dollars
both.
and 87 cents on Amazon.
Hey Lars,
How's it going, Jesse?
Axel.
that's it.
Man,
I have two
Axel's
things in
right
my
here.
cart.
What did you get? Breather bag. Drunk ain't worth nothing. That's right, Axel. Don't be like us.
Yeah.
Order history.
Yep. Don't be like.
Okay, no, not from Amazon. I didn't order it from Amazon, but it's not showing up in my history.
You order it. You psyched me up and I end up ordering breather bags. You see what it is? You see how you did me, Lawrence?
Could be, man. Could
You
be.
see how he set me up and made me order the breather bags.
No,
No,
I
I don't
want
like to
some.
spend money.
It's cheap.
He talked me
I
up and
want
I
to.
went to eBay and ordered mine. He didn't order his that night. I didn't order mine, but he ordered yours.
No, buddy.
Breather bags.
He looked it all up and had it all planned and everything. He didn't order it.
Cancel. We're not sure about that. Maybe I did order it.
Get on in the mouth.
Man, what's wrong with me? I did. It's shipped. I did order it. Let's see. When is it coming? Does it say?
14th.
I did order it.
13th
It
to the 14th.
says no tracking available, but it was shipped. Expected on the 22nd. Oh damn, that's a long time from now. You got yours already?
No, I got my heating.
But you didn't get your breather bags yet, right?
No, mine is
Oh.
coming somewhere the 14th to the 18th.
Oh, mine says 22nd. Yes, okay. We did order it at the same time.
I know. I got mine on eBay. Let me look. I looked up I ordered me I got tired of those. Last Wednesday I ordered my there's heaven. Come on.
Did you eat?
I ate the brownies, they good.
You're really pissing me off. The kids took most of them.
They grabbed the brownies.
Hey, I have to go to the bank yet.
Oh, I gotta pause this.
I know. I just forgot. I was trying to call you this morning to tell you I was running late.
Going
Kid's having-
crazy. Man.
He's having
Was
fun.
that?
Oh yeah.
Axel.
Oh.
Yeah.
How old is he? 2?
He
Or less than one?
is almost 17. He is. Well, what is today? Today's the 13th, I think.
Yeah,
14th? Hold on.
13. 13.
Hold on. Oh yeah, today is the 13th. Yeah, so he'll be 17 months on
year
the
and a half.
19th.
Okay.
Yeah. Buddy.
Just getting off from work, going to 16-hour night shift. So I am going to get some sleep.
Oh, brutal. I don't blame you.
What's up, Andy? So, Andy, did you guys ever do that stream yesterday? I got a message from Rob asking for help. I didn't see it until this morning. Oh, you need some help? I sent Rob a link that might help with how to set it up. I'm not sure if there's anything else that you needed to know about that. Oh yeah, okay. So you're gonna host then. Yeah, yeah, Andy. I'll take that offline. I'll contact you. Let me get off my chair. I think I took home someone else's slippers from the party yesterday. It don't feel right. Like the foot shape is slightly different.
What was that? The Scots?
Yeah, Scots.
Everybody gets Scots.
Oh man, I should never bring my.
That's why I don't buy that no more. That kind, because everybody get that.
Don't bring Scots to a party. You're going to go home with someone else's.
Everybody get the black one.
Yeah, it's the black one. So hopefully, I'm hoping it's my brother-in-law, and I'll see him today at lunch, and we can switch back. That's my best hope there. But there's a lot of people there yesterday, so it could have been anybody. What's your username on there? I'll message you. Oh no, same as here. I'll message you. Hold on, I'm getting my computer. Oi. Time is it now? 30 more minutes. Huh? Just right here. Right there. You can come out. Come out. Can you eat one? Okay. Just one.
Man, they love the spirulina, man. Los saladas.
Yeah, I still need to buy that.
Yeah, they like it, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Keep it
Yeah, I'm
going,
sure they
man.
do. All right. Let's see here. Oh, shit. I better plug my computer in.
I gotta go outside feed the fish out there too. Even the
I'm still
pseudotropius
here.
likes the spirulina.
Hey, Andy. Hey, New Jersey. Leona gone. She probably still
I'm not
working.
sure.
I sent
You
Andy the
Teresa.
link.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this Google around me downstairs too. I don't know.
Well,
That guy
Andy
keeps
must be
getting
gone.
chased too.
Oh, my name
Yeah.
is HC Aqua.
Who's that? Somebody new that joined the stream?
He says he knows it's
Jill
Jesse, but he
10J.
doesn't know my
Doesn't know
I
what.
guess my YouTube channel name.
That's Jill 10J. That's
This
Jay's
is a
phone.
female right now. Only got one female and then a small female down there. Can't see her.
Andy, is that me?
Yeah, that's a female right there.
Where's Rob went? He just disappeared. Everybody just disappeared.
It's Mother's Day.
I'm here.
Yeah, Lars is here. Yep, that's Jay's check.
Just checking on my bids, and it seems that I'm still ranking first in all of them, which is awesome.
For what bids?
For some South American tickets.
Is it an aqua bid?
Yeah, aqua bid.
Cool.
I've never done it before, but they have the breeders that I purchased or bid on. They have really, really good reviews and multiple good reviews. So
German Rams yesterday. Was it German Rams or something else?
yeah, I saw those German Rams.
I know Cece had some German Rams. She just bred.
Yeah, I need one more female for blue German Ram, and then I'll be good to go.
I don't even know if Heather got any German Rams. You still here, Heather? Or you gone?
I think they're Heather's bred, but they didn't. The male didn't fertilize the eggs. Is what happened.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember watching that video.
I gotta put this ice pack back in the fridge.
As of right now, I'm bidding on a pair of Nanacara, a pair of Epistogramma cockatoides, triple reds, and then a pair of Epistogramma Vegetae. I think is what it's called. It's a really weird name.
A Jedi.
Yeah, it starts with a V.
Oh.
They look really cool. They kind of look like cockatoides, except for they've got like a different color anal fin.
Pistogramma
It's V.
Vieta?
Is
Vegeta.
it Vieja?
I don't
how
know.
to say it.
I don't know. It looks like Vegeta.
It almost looks like fajita. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I've never heard of them before, so I wanted to, learn how to pronounce it properly.
Yeah.
And I.
Okay, let me go look at the Wikipedia. Sometimes they have the pronunciation on there.
Oh, okay. Well, like I was searching on YouTube for like different people who like had them and whatnot, and the people that had them, they just had the videos, but nobody would talk during the videos. And if somebody would talk, they would just call them Epistos. And I'm like, well, I know they're Epistos, but come on, man.
Let's see. No, it doesn't have the pronunciation. Oh well, we'll never know.
Yeah, well, the world will never know.
I'll call it Vegeta.
Daddy, can I eat another ice pie too?
Yep, just one more. Kids. Where's my invite? I'll get you in. Add people. Is Andy still here?
I haven't seen him. Give me that, buddy. You don't need that. Hey,
Hello.
calm down. Come here. See, there's nothing wrong with you.
It's just back from the pet store. What you get, Rob?
You don't know.
You must have picked up something.
You're gonna pass on like getting something.
Who that?
What's up?
Oh, Joseph. What's up?
How's it going, Joseph?
I'm all right. I'm recovering from my horrible weekend. I'm
That sounded terrible.
no, I had I'll be honest. I had a complete mental breakdown yesterday. It was bad because I tried to do everything.
Yeah.
I was trying to do something really cool. I was gonna do the news out in the middle of the freaking bush next to a waterfall, and I carried my wood piece that I used. It's behind me next to my rack. You see that piece of wood? I take that piece of wood and I put it on that blue bench that's next to it, and that's my desk when I do the news, right? So I carried that piece of wood out there with me. I carried it out 2 miles up the gut to the waterfall, and then I set it up, and I even had my studio microphone, arm and all. I took it with me, and I had it mounted to that piece of wood. I had it all set up, camera set up, microphone. I was trying to go, and everything. Mother Nature wasn't having it. Was not on my side. And I kind of I broke down out there for a minute because I was yelling at the wind. I was I was yelling. I was cussing Mother Nature yesterday. And then I come home. I text my girlfriend. I'm like, look, I'm coming home. You're leaving the house. I'm filming the news. I was angry. I'm like, I'm coming home and this is what happened. This is what's happening. And she's like, totally cool. She's like, okay, you come home. I'll leave. You can have the house for an hour. Do your thing. So I came back. I set everything up. Took a shower again. Fixed my hair. Set everything up. And in the end, after it was all over, I pulled up the footage on my desk. I pulled it up on my computer. And there was no audio.
No sound.
My microphone wasn't plugged in all the way. I lost it. I lost it.
Oh my God.
I lost it, man. I was done. I literally I went and I didn't do anything bad. I didn't but I have melatonin. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's
Yeah. Sleeping
anyways,
pills.
kind of, but I mean it's a natural chemical your brain makes. It's like serotonin.
Yeah.
It affects your emotions and kind of people take it for antidepressant and anxiety and stuff like that. And it happened to be a bottle of it here, these chewables. And you're supposed to take 2. I took 4 of them, and I just went and passed out. I was done. I drugged myself with melatonin, and I went to bed. I was like, I could go to the bar and get drunk, or I could eat 4 melatonin and go to bed. I was over it. And then I figured I'd make it up doing the news live or whatever.
Man.
Whatever. It's over. You learn.
Yeah,
you gotta learn.
I can't believe you took that board and that blue
I didn't take the blue
stand
chair.
with you for
No, I didn't
2
take the blue
miles.
chair. I didn't take the blue chair with me.
Okay. I was like,
I
damn.
had the piece of wood under my arm like a book. I just took it with me like having a laptop or a book under my arm, and I just carried it out there with me. It wasn't horrible. It's not that heavy.
Oh, okay.
It's not real. It's not hardwood. It's actually I learned because I busted it a few places. I knocked it up, so it is particle board. The veneer on it. It's not actually hardwood, so it was lighter than it could have been. But no, I was going for the dramatic effect. I literally had my suit and tie and everything with me. I was gonna be suit and tie at a desk with a studio mic, but in the middle of nowhere with a waterfall behind me, and it looked good. The shot was perfect, except the sun wasn't right at first, and then I waited an hour. I sat out there and just waited on a rock, just cooled out, waited for the sun to go behind a hill. So I didn't have this ugly, crazy shadows on my face. And then the wind started kicking up. Literally, I couldn't even, I was worried about my camera getting blown over. The wind was so strong. And it turns out all that wind was a front coming in, a storm coming in. So I tried to wait out the wind. I'm cussing at the wind and cussing at nature, and then it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna cuss me? Here you go. And it just dropped on me. It started raining. I had to wrap all my gear in plastic bags. I'm lucky that I always take like 2 or 3 black garbage bags with me to use as a rain jacket for myself if I need to, or to protect my gear. So I wrapped all my camera equipment and my microphone and everything in black garbage bags, packed it up in my bag, and I had to walk out of there in the rain.
Man, it just got worse and worse.
Yeah, so by the time I came home, I was boiling on the way home anyways. It was just testing my limits.
Well, now we know how much effort you put into things, so gotta appreciate that.
Yeah, somebody was like, maybe he doesn't put a lot of work into it. I was talking to Mike from Mass Aquariums. He's like, it looks like he puts a lot of work into it, or maybe he just only puts 10 minutes into it, and he doesn't. He just makes it pulls it out of his butt out of nowhere. No, I try to put some work into it.
He forgot kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
But Mother Nature doesn't. All right, man.
I'll see you guys later. I gotta run to Mother's Day lunch.
All right, Jesse. Have fun.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Hey, Joseph. I got something that I want to show you that I got in the mail.
All right.
Check this out.
What? Where'd you get that?
Yeah.
Did you buy that?
Yeah, I did.
I have not been checking. I haven't looked at the website. I mean, I haven't gone to teach. That's cool. Thank you, man.
That's one thing that makes me happy.
That is sweet.
That during your live stream, whenever you were talking about you needed money for your trip or whatever.
I appreciate that, man. It's awesome. It means a lot. I think I think it's one of like 3 shirts I've sold. Only 3 shirts. So.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, I purchased some. So I see if I purchase it myself, I'll pay for full price. But of course, the like, not even half. I don't even get half of that because they take, it's premium price print per shirt.
Right.
They get a piece of premium, so I'm paying like $12 for the shirt. Anyway, but I've been buying them myself so that I can give them away. Like I have one here. It's in a box. It's for Dank Tanks, and so sometimes I'll buy them, and then so I'm basically getting them for half price when I buy them, but the money goes back into the account, like the other half of it, and it just sits in there. But yeah, all those funds will be going to. I'm not even touching anything until I get real close to Peru, and I'll pull it out and transfer it into my account to use for travel for Peru. Yeah.
Right.
But we're gonna be good. We're gonna a bunch of fish nerds playing in the jungle. So I mean, the worst thing I'll probably do is like. Frivolous stuff would be to go into the village and like go to a cool little local hole in the wall restaurant. Like that's what I want to do is like go eat some local food.
Right.
I just gotta try to not. I was been joking about it, but it's probably really true. Like I grew up in Mexico as a kid. I have a weakness for Latin women.
Yeah.
I don't know who's in this stream. I should watch myself. I don't know who's listening to this. But that's my only thing I'm worried about. I'm gonna fall for the cooking of some pretty Latin girl and just want to marry her. But my goal is to go. Yeah, if I do anything that's not fish related, it'd be go to some nice little hole in the wall restaurants and eat some like totally local food and that's it. Have some ceviche. They're known for their ceviche in like Ecuador. So
yeah.
Have to do that. But we're only going to have like an afternoon or early morning. Me and Dwayne Kitchell will be in Lima. We're going to be there a day before Corey. So we're going to get a hotel room together, and we're bunking up for the night. Hopefully he doesn't snore very bad. I have a feeling that he snores.
Horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just looks like he snores at night. Hopefully he's not that loud.
Laboratory problems. We know he snores.
Well.
So get you some earplugs.
That's a good idea. You're right. That's probably a good idea. If nothing else for like the airplane or something. Yeah, I don't know. But we're gonna go out in the morning and go to the village and like check out the market and stuff like that. There's supposed to be a bakery, which I love. I'm into baking bread and stuff. It's a passion of mine. So we're gonna go try some local bread and local food. And then we're going to be getting fed at the house we're staying at. Go Wild Peru has their own facilities there with all the quarantine tanks. Like they own a home there. So we're all going to be staying there, and we're going to be fed by them as well. It's part of the expedition, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I'm sure there's going to be some. They probably hired a couple Peruvian ladies to like cook for us. We have some local people cooking for us. So we're going to be eating a lot of local food and locally fresh caught fish. So I look forward to that. Yeah, I look forward to it. It's gonna be an adventure, that's for sure. But it'll be different culture. But like I grew up, I spent a lot of time in like Latin country, Hispanic countries, and I even feel like living here in the Virgin Islands. It's United States territory, but most people come here thinking it's like Jamaica and Iriman and blah blah blah, Rastafarianism. 90%, like 75%, 80% of the population here is Latin, is Hispanic. They're from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, or they're Haitian. They speak patois. Or they're from Haiti. So it's not like people think. This is not Jamaica. There's not a lot of Rastafari. I mean, we have our Rastafarians, but it's a cultural. It's like people it's a wannabe thing, It's just picking up a culture, but it's not like that started in Jamaica. That's something different. But there's a lot of Hispanic people here. So I'm used to the food here, but it's different. It's gonna be different than Peru.
There's not a lot of Africans.
Well, and they speak Peruvian Spanish is a little different. I've been trying to study up on the dialect and the some of their slang words. So I might impress some people with some Peruvian slang that is not your typical Spanish. They mix it up a little bit because there's a nice melting pot down there. During the Communist Revolution, a lot of people from Europe went there. There's a lot of Russians in South America, Italians, a lot of communist countries from around the world. For some reason, they went down that way, and so there's a melting pot. Like Argentina has a lot of Italian blood, a lot of Russian blood. You'll see a lot of light-skinned Hispanic women, and they're like half Italian or half Russian. Yeah, so.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of different. It's definitely more of a melting pot than I think people know or think of. It's bright in here behind me because my window's open. My dog has to spend his time looking out the window.
Yeah.
Gotta watch the people going by.
Right.
Joseph.
What's up?
It wasn't a slave route. It wasn't a slave route. You can't grow nothing on that land, right?
I don't think that was really a slave route. I don't know if they actually. I think if anything, ships got lost, and they may have gone that direction on accident. But no, this where I live was a slave route. Now, like
was it a slave route or wasn't a slave route?
Where I'm at in the Virgin Islands, yeah, because it's called the Windward Passage. They literally the passageway where like there's the British Virgin Islands, which is north of us, and then there's the U.S. Virgin Islands where I'm at. And in between us, there's a large opening in a waterway. And what happens is the wind gets bottlenecked between the islands, and it gets pushed through that. It's called the Windward Passage. Okay. So a lot of the big ships coming from Africa, they would come between the USVI and the BVI, and they'd catch that gust of wind, that bottleneck of wind, and they open their sails and give them like a push start, and it pushed them really fast. It's kind of like just a jump start. So they would sail through here to get that push from the Windward Passage to push them up north a little bit, just to kind of give them a little push. Or they would stop here and do some trading for provisions and stuff, which usually involved trading slaves for bricks and things like that. So a lot of craziness. Yeah, one of the craziest things to me is how and at that period in time, people were worth their weight in brick, because brick was a big deal, and most of it all came from Europe, like red clay brick. So, and in places like here, they wanted brick to build with. A lot of the old structures here, they actually took coral from the ocean and cut it into squares and used it like bricks because they couldn't get red brick. So a lot of times when they would pass through here, the slave owners would come with brick, and they would collect some more slaves here and trade it for brick, so that, and the people, the plantation owners would take some brick from them. So, but they would literally put them on a scale. They would, like a human scale, in their weight, a slave's weight. The slave was worth his weight in material.
Right.
So they would put brick on one side of the scale and put the slave on the other side, and they would weigh them out, and they would trade them evenly for their weight. It's crazy.
But that's history.
Yeah, it's history, but it's kind of, when you pick up one of those bricks, like, it just like makes the hairs on my arms stand up. When you go out to these old ruins and stuff, and you pick up one of those red bricks off the ground and just think that somebody's life was traded for that brick. It's just kind of, it's an eerie feeling.
That's what they did.
Yeah, and if you don't know about it, you know the song, what is it now? I'm going to draw a blank right when I'm trying to sell something educational. Amazing Grace.
Yeah, man.
The song Amazing Grace was, the song Amazing Grace was written by John something. He was a slave captain originally. The gentleman that wrote the song Amazing Grace. So you got to think about it this way: when you listen to that song, and listen to the whole song with all the verses and all the lyrics. Even if you got to pull it up and just read it, read the whole thing, because so he started out as a slave boat captain, and that was his original business. He used to bring slaves through the Windward Passage and up to North America. And at one point in his life, he totally realized what he was doing, and he realized how wrong it was, and he kind of had a total like breakdown and a breakthrough, and he quit being a slave captain, and he became a minister, and he devoted the rest of his life to the church and to the Lord, to Christianity, to the church. And that's when he wrote that song, and that's why it's a religious song in the churches and whatnot. But it's actually, if you listen to those, that's why he says a wretch like me. That's what he called himself a wretch. He called himself a wretch because he,
Screaming. Okay.
That's why he called himself a wretch, because he felt guilty for what he had done. He felt guilty for all the years that he had trafficked slaves. And so you really listen to, if you read all those verses and all those lyrics, it's really, really emotional and sad, because he's really singing, he's writing about how he finally came to light and realized what he was doing, and he spent the rest of his life basically devoting his life to religion, praying that maybe God would forgive him and he wouldn't go to hell for everything bad that he did. And it's a really deep song. It's deeper than just Christianity if you really look at it. That song was him trying to just make peace with himself and with his God, and pray that maybe God would forgive him for all the wrongdoing that he did. It's pretty deep stuff. I don't think most people know the true history of that song. I know it because I live here, and I know the history of slavery from this perspective. So I learned that here, not from the States. But I don't think most people know the true history of that. They know he was a reverend, because when you look up the lyrics, it says Reverend John something or whatever, but it doesn't talk about the fact that he used to be the captain of a slave boat before he was a reverend. So that was a fun fact for the day on this Sunday, Mother's Day. Anyways.
Songs. Most church hymn songs. You grow up and know every last word. So many old church hymn songs is ridiculous.
I don't know what I'm doing today. I got a lot. I spent my morning just being lazy, trying to get my brain back together after like frying myself out emotionally yesterday and taking a bunch of melatonin and passing out.
It's
So,
beautiful.
so I gotta clean up. I gotta do water changes all over this house. I told myself I'm gonna give all my tanks some attention today. One thing or the other, they're all gonna get some attention today. And I gotta make some water. And I need to.
How many gallons of water you gonna do?
50. I'll make 50 gallons, but I have right now at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 tanks with water in them right now, with fish and I have 12 tanks up and running right now. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 that are empty, 4 that are stacked up in a pile. 3 of them that are brand new, never even taken the cardboard wrapper off of them. That's the addiction, man. I got a pile of tanks. I got a stack of brand new tanks, and I can't even set them up. I have no place to put them. Oh, and I got some shrimp that are going crazy that I have to like split them. I should start selling shrimp because the population's getting a little out of hand, and they're starting to get a little bit. They're starting to eat each other. My red cherry shrimp are getting weird. I don't know what's going on in that tank. My yellow King Kongs are blowing up. It's crazy. I have hundreds of yellow King Kongs. I got them. I haven't even had those shrimp for more than 2 months. And the tank is exploding. I got to figure out a way. I got to split them. I need like another tank to split them or sell them.
If you want to sell them, let me know how much you're selling them for. I might buy some from you because my shrimp colony crashed, and I'm wanting to get some more shrimp.
What kind of shrimp did you have?
I had fire red shrimp.
Neocaridina.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I have the only Neocaridina shrimp I have are the red cherries, which came from a friend out of Puerto Rico, and then I've been buying them. I've had this dreamy idea of a breeding program, and it involves breeding the yellow King Kongs and the blue bolts together. So I have my yellow King Kongs, which are Caridina shrimp, which are correct. They require a much lower pH and a lot more stable and lower TDS. And then I also have the blue bolts, which are just now. I've seen one pregnant female. I don't know why I say that. It's such an oxymoron. Obviously, it's a female if it's pregnant. But there's I have some pregnant blue bolts in there. One for sure that's she's buried, and I'm waiting for them. She's probably even dropped them somewhere. But I have a really nice nesting spot for them, so I don't get to see any of the activity. I don't know. I see some of these people with shrimp tanks, and they literally have a little bit of like flame moss in the tank and stratum, and that's it. And I'm like, I don't know how that's okay, because to me, from my experience with shrimp, like crayfish or any kind of shrimp like that, they need a place to hide. You need to give them a hide of some kind. They're not going to be happy. I feel like you're going to stress them out. Because they're going to be running around that tank just looking for a place to hide. And plus, a female's not going to just want to drop her babies anywhere. She wants to hide somewhere and drop her babies in a safe spot so that they're protected until they're big enough. So I create these little piles of rocks. I create these little piles of round little rocks I collect from the beach. So they're all in there. I have 16 blue bolts, and if I go to the tank right now, I probably 1 or 2 of them are out. The rest of them are buried and hidden in the little nest I created for them. And I know they're doing good. I'm not going to pull anything apart. I'm not going to stress them or bother them. I know they're in there.
Right.
If they were dead, the shrimp are actually pretty good. If there's dead shrimp, they pull them out like ants would do. They kind of pull them out of the nest to get them away from the stuff.
Oh, wow.
So that's my experience. I've noticed that they actually will clean their areas. If they have like a nesting area, they will clean it. If there's a dead shrimp or something, they'll drag it out and get it away from the rest so they don't contaminate their little space.
Right.
But so I would see a dead shrimp. There's definitely I haven't lost one blue bolt. I only lost one of my yellow King Kongs when they first came in, but it was a fully grown adult, and I'm sure it was just the end of its life, or it was stressed from the travels. But I'm not going to complain about one death a week later.
Right.
After they arrived. but they're insane. It's that tank on that one tank I'm pointing at. That's all my yellow King Kongs. The funny thing about that, I have a lot of snails in there. I'm trying to figure out why it's cloudy. I've been doing everything, dude, water changes, but the water just keeps getting cloudy. And I don't know if it's the snails causing it to be cloudy, but it doesn't, to me, that's not a good sign. Not with Caridina shrimp. I want that water crystal clear, really, unless it's tannins.
Right.
But there's this cloudiness. I don't know if snails do that. It's the first time I've had that many snails in an aquarium. They've gone nuts.
I don't think it'd be snails. What kind of snails are they?
They're cone snail. It's a local snail, but it's a cone snail.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I don't think it'd be the snails, but I could be wrong. I mean, I've got like a huge population of snails in my 29-gallon aquarium, and I experienced no issues at all with that water. But I also have 2 filters running on that tank too, to keep the water movement as much as possible.
Yeah. Well, and now I thought my water was okay to a certain extent, and now I'm kind of actually completely scared of my tap water. I've done a lot of testing of it now, and I realize there's something really bad about it. So now I can't even do water change on my 2 Caridina tanks. I'm not even using tap water for that. Most of my other fish are conditioned to it. I filter it as much as I can, but I don't have an RODI system. So now I'm actually going to the ice company here on the island, and I buy 5-gallon jugs of their water that they sell there. But that runs through their RODI system and carbon filters. So it's got a TDS of 7 and a pH of 6.8. So I'm putting that in my Caridina tanks now to keep them really happy, and slowly getting the TDS down as I do water changes. I'm really getting the TDS back down to like under 150.
Oh yeah. I was kind of curious about how you were doing that, because I noticed the other day you were talking about how you had like really hard water there. Like your water, like the pH is usually about 8.
8.1, right? Yeah, and it's the TDS out of the tap is 270. So so it's like, how do you do a water change and actually not get algae growth and not have a really, really hard water no matter what? Because if I did a water change, technically I'm never going to get it diluted past 100, 270. I'm never going to really be able to dilute those TDS down to a reasonable, like anything that's actually realistic for Caridina shrimp. Right. The only way I'm going to ever get it is if I create my own water with RODI. And it's long and drawn out, but the best way, like where I'm living now, I live above a laundromat, so technically I get free water. So living here, I could probably get away with RODI and it not cost me anything. But if I lived anywhere on this island, anywhere else, we have cisterns under our houses. You don't have city water. So when you run out of water, when you run out of rainwater, you have to buy water, have a truck come and deliver water to you. So to do RODI anywhere else, it would be really expensive for me. I could do it here, and I'd basically be like, I'd be costing my landlord a lot of money, but he would not, if he doesn't know, he doesn't. But I would definitely, in the end, I would technically be like going through a lot of water and costing my landlord a lot of money. Right. But he probably would never see it necessarily because he owns the laundromat below me as well. And that's why I get free water, because the laundromat consumes so much water. He just chalks it up and gives it to me too.
That's awesome.
But I think about it too, though. At the same time, the water trucks that deliver water, that water is almost pretty much RODI anyways. I haven't had a chance to test it from any of those companies, but I'm pretty sure the TDS is going to be super, super low from them. So it might actually be better than tap water. So moving, I might have to spend $250 every couple of months on water, but it would be better than my tap water.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, $250 is kind of steep, but if it's
that's for $250 for 3,000 gallons.
Yeah, no, that's definitely worth it.
No, I'd be paying like 5 cents a gallon or something.
Yeah,
but I'd have to buy it and have to have it delivered. Which I used to do. I used to live somewhere where I did not have city water, and I'd have to regularly order it. That's why in a lot of cases it's almost if you have laundry, lots of laundry to do, a lot of people just go to the laundromat because it's cheaper than using up your personal rainwater from under your house.
Right.
That's another thing I'd like to test. I'm curious what I don't know where I'm at if we're moving or not, but that's another thing I'd like to do is test some of these other water sources and even like rainwater, see what the TDS is of the rainwater. I mean, I'm technically at 270 parts per million out of my tap. Rainwater is going to be safer. It's going to be healthier for my fish tanks.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure rainwater through the condensation and evaporation, I mean, all that, like rainwater's got to have a lower TDS than 270.
Yeah, I would.
I've never tested rainwater, so I don't even know where it stands on the scale. I have no experience with that, but I will soon. I'm having to go through all these things and figure them out because my girlfriend wants to move into another place, and wherever we move will probably be a place without city water. And so I'll have to come up with. It might get rid of all my problems, though.
Yeah.
You know, if like I was saying, if the water truck's water is anything is you know, if it's 100 or something, that'd be cool. If the TDS is 100, I could live with that.
Yeah. That'd be way better than where you're at now.
There is one fly in my house, and my poor dog just is freaking out over this fly. He keeps trying to get it. He keeps biting at the air trying to get this fly. What are you doing, Jasper? Is that a fly? Is that fly bothering you? Freaking flies. All right. Well, it's almost. I got the girlfriend's getting off of work in 10 minutes. So I feel like I should do something around this house. It looks like I didn't just sit in front of my computer all day. Right. And I'll probably get back on here in a little bit later, maybe see if you guys. I'm sure the stream will still be going on. Most definitely. But hey, man, thank you for buying that T-shirt. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the support. It's a lot.
Oh yeah, man, not a problem.
All right. Well, you guys have a good afternoon. Big Easy. Take care, and I will. I'll come back around a little bit later after I get some household responsibilities done.
Sounds good, man. Take care.
All right. Take care. Yeah.
I'm here, Al. Lawrence, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay then.
Now I'm just sitting outside with Axel, trying to keep him entertained.
Yeah, you gotta keep him busy.
Yeah.
You got energy. He gotta burn up.
Yep.
He go crazy around there.
Oh, I know. He was going crazy last night.
You let him sleep too long.
I know.
I told you wake that boy up.
I don't like waking him up though, because then he gets really mad. It's like the end of the world. But then he'll go back to sleep at the right time though.
What time he went to sleep?
I think probably about like 9 or 9:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't stay up long.
Well, I mean, I get up for work at 2:45 in the morning, so I try to be in bed before then, but I don't mind staying up a little late every now and then, just not repeatedly. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay then. Oh, he let you get a couple hours of sleep, huh?
Yeah, I get very few, especially on the weekend, because Haley works until like 10 or 10:30 at night. So on the weekend, I get like maybe anywhere from 2 to 4 hours of sleep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that ain't bad.
2 to 4 hours.
Y'all crazy work schedule. Y'all
Oh
work
yeah, I know.
weird hours.
Yeah, 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. And like I said, it sucks getting up at 2:45, but getting off at 1 o'clock is pretty nice. Until you realize that you have to get up at 2:45 again the next day.
I got a friend that worked them crazy hours.
Oh, you know somebody who works those hours too?
Yeah. But that's some dock hours. Y'all get unloaded trucks.
Yeah,
Y'all,
I do a little bit of that too. I
yeah, he
was
unloads the semi trucks. Cause they brought all their fruits and vegetables up from the south. Cause he worked it at the market.
yeah. That's pretty much what I do too. I unload the trucks and everything, and then pull everything off the pallets and put them on carts and have people run them.
Yeah, and that's what he did. Cause I never forget they used to bring them watermelons up from the
Yeah,
south. It'd be a 4-man trip.
yeah,
2 men on each side catching them watermelons. One, two on the load and two catching. They
yep.
be throwing them. They used to love them new guys. They think they gonna catch them and catch them like they catching a football. Uh-uh. You ain't catching that watermelon like you
Yeah, we
catching the
used to.
football and hold it in your chest. Your chest be beat up.
Oh
You
yeah.
better catch it with your hand and just catch it and put it down.
Oh, we used to do that with pumpkins too. That was pretty intense.
Yeah, but you don't catch like you ain't gonna clip it like you holding a football.
Yeah,
You
no,
gonna
no, not
catch
at
it,
all.
you gonna put it down. you
Yeah,
you ain't holding it. You just pushing it down.
yeah. You're
Cause
just
the
catching
ones
it,
you just
stopping
catch.
it in motion. You know.
Yep. Cause if you ain't paying attention, now the next one is coming.
You won't see another one coming after that.
No, if you ain't paying attention, that next one is coming. Cause they ain't playing.
No.
Man, be snakes on there.
Yeah,
They be catching snakes.
that's crazy. I, ours all comes in from a warehouse, so
Mm-mm.
it's not like straight out off of a farm or anything like that.
You know, them watermen be coming straight off a farm. I remember they used to catch snakes right off I don't know what they be getting them. They be laying straight down on the bed of hay.
Buddy,
It
over
be
here trying to
over a
get through the
tarp.
gate.
They be putting on a pallet.
Yeah. No, yeah, we get all of our stuff on pallets, and then I pretty much, like I said, I unwrap the pallet and take everything off the pallet and separate it into like, this is going to be general merchandise, this is grocery, that kind of thing. You
Yeah,
know.
but you're not. It be on pallets, so you can just go on and think.
Yeah.
Take it on off the truck.
Some of those super centers, though, they have conveyor belts where they don't even have pallets. So they just throw the boxes on the conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt just comes out of the back of the truck.
Yeah,
And they
okay.
have then they have zones, which is like your different aisles and different departments and whatnot, where they just throw everything. But then again, they're getting like twice as many pallets as I'm getting, if not more. You know.
Yeah, I figure like when you told them I was like them dock hours.
Yeah.
That's
Yep,
what
pretty
you call
much.
dock hours. And just don't pray that it's a shipment coming in late, and you
Oh
gotta
yeah,
stay there. They want that
it's
load
happened
unload.
before. Yep.
You ain't going nowhere. You gonna sit there till that load come in.
Oh yeah, I know. I was management over the online grocery shopping stuff, and that was pretty interesting. But it was ridiculous because I never had enough people to do the job that I needed done. So I had to do their job, and then I always got yelled at for not doing my job. And I was all like, "Well, I don't have the people to where I could do my job," you know?
Do your job, and the stuff gotta be. That driver want to be out of there.
Yep.
You don't got time to be fooling around.
No, not at all. And especially like with how those orders worked. You had a due time for each order, and a lot of the time the orders that we would be getting ready, they'd be due within the next 15 minutes. And then I would be getting yelled at for not doing my paperwork, but yet, homeboy over here wouldn't be able to keep up or do his job, you know. Axel.
Them ain't no job. That's one job you don't have. You don't want nobody that ain't gonna be in shape.
No, yeah, that's true.
You ain't going out partying working on that.
Nope. We're gonna have to try to fix this gate. He keeps trying to. He's able to break the gate open and try to make an escape. Oh, now he figured out how to open the gate just from sitting there.
You don't watch y'all so many times break camp.
Buddy, that pole isn't really in the ground too good either. You gonna stop trying to make a break for it?
Buddy gonna break out.
Yeah. Trying to act like we're bad parents or something.
Buddy, like I'm a skate artist.
Yeah. Where's everybody at? Where's Eric at?
It's Mama's Day.
Oh yeah. You still got people in the chat?
I don't know who. It says eight watching.
Huh.
I say I end the stream when you ready to end it. Cause ain't nobody's.
Yeah.
Whenever you ready to go say goodbye, I say goodbye.
All right.
Cause ain't nothing going on here. Everybody doing Mama's Day thing.
Yep. No, I know. We might actually do something here in a little bit too.
His mama working today.
No, she's here. She's out here with us.
I mean, she ain't working.
Nope, not today. Buddy.
He in that fence right now. He got him a new toy.
Yeah, he does.
He trying to break camp. I can't believe I got 1.4K.
Yep. That's
I
good,
just see
man.
where I'm going to be at next year.
I looked at my count this morning. I've got 822. And I've only been on YouTube for, well, maybe 3 months.
It jumps.
Yeah.
I'm only like 20 away from being 1.5.
Oh, wow. That's pretty quick.
Once you hit that 1K, it's over with.
When did you hit that 1K?
I hit that 1K back in April.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Then, yeah, you've been jumping like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go out and get food or something? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh no, there's another gate over there. You better not figure out how to open that one.
My man will figure out anything. Little man is just... Kevin never showed up.
Who? Heather?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
Heather was in earlier.
Yeah, I remember that now. I haven't seen Kevin in a minute. He commented
Kevin
on
said he was gonna show up, but he never did.
That's weird. Yeah, he commented on my video this morning, actually.
I didn't know Liberty Bell showed up.
Oh, we got Liberty here too?
He was in earlier.
Oh.
Just getting off from work. Going to work.
Let's see.
Everybody.
What was that? I'm sorry. Again?
No, I'm just looking over the stream to see who all was here. Been quite a few people running in and out.
I'm gonna go in and get a drink. Oh man, this guy's going wild in here.
Uh-oh. What accident did now?
No, I'm talking about this Pleco. He was all flying up and down the tank and whatnot, showing off his fins.
There you go, there.
Yeah, he's got a really, really big fin on the back of him.
You gonna start getting big now.
I'm almost kind of curious, like with yours, do you feed him? You feed yours like algae wafers or anything, or do you just
Yeah,
let
I
him?
feed her algae wafers.
You do?
I feed her algae wafers. I feed her green peppers, cucumbers.
How many times a day? Maybe like
Whenever
20,
I
30?
feel like it.
Oh, okay.
Every blue moon. String beans.
I might
All
throw some.
depends on what I feel like it.
Yeah, I might start throwing some wafers in there for him.
I got those coming tomorrow, some algae wafers.
What kind do you use?
I use anything, whatever's on sale.
Oh, okay.
Whatever I can get some on sale, that's what I use.
I can't say I can blame you. Ugh.
I don't go crazy about fish food.
I went a little crazy about fish food for a minute, especially with the cichlid fish food. But then again, I got all 3 packages for like $20.
Yeah, I know when you call them on sale. I don't buy no fish food unless I can find it on sale. And I find everything on sale before I even buy it.
Yeah.
I search the internet for everything. The only thing I ain't gonna buy cheap is fishes.
Yeah. No, I agree
And
with
I
that.
I'm gonna buy a fish. I'm gonna buy it from a breeder, somebody I trust.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all.
I don't go no fish store.
Yeah, with the fish out of this tank here, um, this tank, I'm getting rid of all of them. I'm gonna get rid of the rummy noses and everything, and I'm just gonna have dwarf African cichlids in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I contacted the guy today, and he said that he would give me, because he's been wanting rummy noses, so
Mm-hmm.
he said he would give me credit for all of it. So, I mean, I don't know what I would necessarily get from his store, because I'm not getting the South American cichlids from his store, but there might be
He
something there that
trade
I'll
you
value.
what for what? He's gonna
No.
get store credit for what? For what? What are you gonna store credit like what? I mean, materials, food. Type of credit he talking about giving you for your fishing?
it's it's a local fish store.
We
It's
don't want
about
your fishes. We don't know what type of disease you got in your fish tanks.
yeah.
Man, you keep your fishes. We don't know where you got your fishes from.
Yeah, no,
You
I'm
give me
not.
a light. You gonna give me discount on a light. You gonna give me discount on some rocks. You gonna give me discount on some plants. We don't
Yeah,
want your plants because we don't know where your plants came from either.
Yeah, that is true. And like,
You
in
don't
all
want to bring
honesty,
your
that
plant home, and your plant you might have some assassin snails on them plants, and you come home, and as we know, we got some assassin snails eating up my snails.
yep, yep. Uh, no, I mean, I've bought a few plants from that store where I trade in credit.
Hmm.
Uh, and I know this is gonna sound ridiculous, but the only plant that I've been able to get to grow that I got from that store is Java
Hmm.
Mouse. That's it.
Mm-mm.
Everything else I have not been able to get to grow. Everything else just died off.
I got 3 bulbs in my tank. I cannot get them bulbs to grow. The bulbs that's sitting in that tank.
Yeah. Then again, I've got
They
like
gotta be
all this,
dead.
all this back here. Like you can see all the roots on that right there.
I can't
You
see
know.
it yet. It ain't showed up on the street. It just showing your label.
Oh, okay.
Now it showed up.
Yeah. See all those roots on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can pretty much trim those plants like literally anywhere, and just they grow like crazy, man.
Mm.
And the wisteria and the uh, dwarf sag I got from Aquarium Co-op. The
Okay.
only plant that's in here that I got from a local store, believe it or not, is this Anubias,
Hmm.
and I got that Anubias from I think PetSmart for like $5 a piece or something, which
Okay.
is pretty. That's a pretty high price, but I mean they look pretty good for a PetSmart plant.
Hmm. Cause I ordered me some airbags, some breathing bags, so now I can swim fish and they can
Yeah.
breathe through the bags.
How much were they?
I think they was $4.98 off of eBay.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That's not bad. I might need to get me some bags too.
For 10 bags.
That's not bad.
Mm. Cause Jesse got his 10 off of Amazon.
Yeah, I remember him saying that. Do you know how much they were?
I think the same price, probably the same seller. He got
Oh
his
yeah.
from eBay, and I got mine from Amazon, and they probably from the same seller, cause they both be on both things.
Yep.
Like my ice pack, it came from the same seller off of Amazon, cause Amazon delivered it this morning,
Oh wow.
and he up here talking about it. It came from I ordered it from eBay. Why did Amazon delivered it?
That's weird.
It's twice it done happened. It done happened with my heating blanket.
Yeah.
I ordered it from eBay, but Amazon delivered it. Now it done happened with my with my cold pack, and I got
Oh
a witness this time.
yeah.
And so I'm lying, Carrie. Then Amazon bought that cold pack. Yep, you heard it say yep.
Yep.
Let's get
Yep.
some coffee. She talking about getting him some coffee.
That sounds good too. Some coffee.
Continue that sting.
I've got one more day of work and then I'm off for 2 days.
Mm-mm. Where's Ben?
Has Ben not been on today?
I ain't heard from Ben in 2 days.
Oh
Let me
wow.
go find Ben. Mm, Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let me go find my Benny.
Alright.
Benny. Oh shoot. I'm on a different computer. It's not in here. Let me go find my Benny. Benny?
I'm gonna take all this trash out real quick while you do that.
Alright, let me go. I didn't get Benny. I sent Benny this thing for him. Let me get the label. I find Benny. Benny? Benny, old chap. Fella? Cheerio. Benny? Benny is not answering. Oh, somebody at my door. Hello?
Hey, I'm back. Did you find Ben?
I don't know who it was. They didn't say nothing. No, I ain't bust nobody. Nobody said nothing. What's I let him in for?
Buddy.
That man acts. No, he got a high pitched voice.
Yeah, he likes to go crazy. Don't you, buddy?
Uh-oh, Axel singing his song.
Oh, hey, I found your, hey. I found your chapstick. On the ground.
Y'all gonna leave chapstick around Axel?
No. No. It was,
Are y'all serious? What
was
was y'all?
it was on the table, and it fell off the table onto the ground, and she said she lost it, but I found it whenever I was on my way out the door.
Oh, okay then. That's all y'all need. Him with chapstick.
Oh,
She'd be happy it wasn't no lipstick, and he would got holes for
yeah. That would have been bad.
it. That would have been bad. Mozart, all over the house.
Yeah.
What that wasn't Mozart. Who was a famous painter?
I don't even know. Who is a famous painter?
Michelangelo.
Picasso?
Michelangelo.
Oh.
Michelangelo. Somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Whoa, buddy. Be careful. Alright, yourself.
The good old boys. He didn't mean any harm. That's Axel for you.
Yep.
That boy's a stunt artist. He got to be.
Oh, yeah. Making all sorts of escapes. Making all kinds of noise.
As the day he was born.
Yep, he even he likes to play with my water back.
I wonder how you found out about jumping off the bed yet.
Oh, he managed to get out of his crib the other day. Just right out of that thing, and he was right in front of his dresser. I don't know how it happened, but after that, I made sure everything was moved away from his crib. After that,
Oh my gosh.
a little monkey, buddy. How'd you get all soaked?
So that quick?
Yeah. His shirt and everything soaked. I think he may have gotten in his pool outside or something.
How? It was less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't notice it before until now. And even his shorts are soaked. Buddy, what did you do? Come here.
You better go look at your fish tanks.
Yeah. He's been outside.
He's fast.
Yeah. That'd be
You didn't
hilarious.
turn your back.
The only tank I wouldn't want him to get into would be the cichlid tank. Especially with that pleco in there. That pleco would latch on to him. You remember how I told you I was at 8:22 earlier?
Yeah.
Now I'm at 8:43.
From the stream this morning. That's like my hours jumps.
Oh, they do?
My hour jumps up sky high.
That's good though, man. Have you even heard anything back from YouTube yet at all?
You know what? You can forget it.
Oh yeah?
They still doing March, February. They still doing March and April.
Oh wow. Didn't you sign up for yours in April?
Yeah, but they still backlogging March and April.
And that's crazy. Yeah, no, if they still have March to go, then you're gonna be waiting a minute.
I'm April.
Yeah.
They still doing March and April. got before me. You know I'm not gonna be. I'm not in June.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
They ain't doing nobody. They're not doing nobody.
Taking their sweet time for sure.
I asked Linda yesterday. Linda, have you heard anybody before us? She said no.
Huh?
Anybody before us, before him? She said no.
That's really weird.
They haven't did nobody.
That's what it sounds like.
And he ain't got his done. And he was in March.
Yeah, yeah.
They ain't done nobody.
No. All right, man. I think we're gonna go into town and get some food or something
All right
for
then.
her Mother's Day gift.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna be on later or probably
If you
tomorrow?
want to start another, I don't know. Probably be tomorrow. 'Cause there's nobody here. It's just us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop the stream then. Ain't nobody here except me and you.
All right.
All right then.
All right. Well, if you decide to get back on later and there's more people, or if you want to get on tomorrow, just let me know, man.
Just tell me.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Axel, screaming.
I know. Just tell me when you come back.
All right, I will.
All right then.
All right, later.
Later.